5 local middle and high schools have been selected by Green Spaces as a pilot group. Why? To build the fastest solar-powered electric race car to compete at the Green Space 2018 Green School Summit. Howard High, Dalewood Middle School, Eastlake Academy, Chattanooga Girls Academy, and the STEM School of Chattanooga are in the pilot group. Telling us more about that is Sam Fulbright. Sam, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
I would shake your hand, but you're kind of indisposed over there. Tell us a little bit about this program. This sounds really so totally unique.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been doing energy work with schools through our Empower program at Green Spaces for a number of years now.
Right.
And we wanted to come up with something that was a little more impactful, something that would have kind of a lasting depth into these programming that schools are already running. And so that kind of led us to the Green Power USA program and the electric cars. And then, what we wanted to do was take these electric cars and then add in more of an energy component. And so we're having them actually be powered by, the battery system will be charged up and run with solar panels for the cars.
Wow. Have you seen any of the even some of the preliminary drawings these schools are doing, some of the actual construction of the vehicles, if you will?
Yeah, they're pretty great. I was actually able to go down to Huntsville where they have tons of schools, like 10 or 15 schools down there that are already part of the program.
Really?
And so I did a training down there with them. So I've been lucky enough to build and drive some of these already. But
how do they drive?
They're great.
How do they ride?
They go about 15 to 20 miles an hour. They're pretty small, low to the ground, so it's definitely a lot like driving a go-kart would be. But it's really, really cool. I mean, the whole idea with the program is that these kids, they get a kit. The base kit is all the same. Mm-hmm. And so the kids will be building them, fixing them, and really know all the ins and outs of how these cars work, perform, function. So, once they go to a race, the teachers aren't actually allowed to be with the kids.
Yeah.
And the races are 90 minutes long, and so something is going to go wrong during one of those races.
Are the students given any sort of leeway on building the final product? Do they have to use everything that's in the kit? Can they leave some things out? What are the parameters?
There are a lot of base standards for obviously safety reasons and things like that with the kits. But once the kit itself is built out, there's a lot of creative freedom for how the car is paneled, what kind of nose cone you put on it, the design, the paint. So they have kind of a lot of creative freedom to really make the car what they want. So I mean, really cool things. There's some cars with eagle's beaks, nose cones down in Huntsville, and kind of a more traditional stock car look. So it's the students down there have kind of run with it a lot of different ways, and it's really cool to see.
How do you think our students here are going to do stacked up next to the one in Huntsville?
Well, Huntsville's been at it for a couple of years, and so I think every year you gain a lot of knowledge with this. But I think having them down so close to us is a great resource. And I have no qualms that we'll be catching up to them here in a year or two.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. These schools are certainly on the right track. Is there any incentive for them to take part in this? Any sort of financial reward, just bragging rights?
Right, so at this point it's just bragging rights. We got the grant to do the 5 schools this year as the pilot program, but if other schools are interested in doing it, they're certainly welcome to. We'll just have to figure out a way to get them fundraising to get their own kit. We're also hoping that corporate sponsors, companies from around Chattanooga would be interested in partnering with the schools to help them raise money to keep their cars going throughout the years.
And if they need to do that, they should contact you at Green
Spaces.
Spaces,
just connect with us at Green Spaces. They can go to our website and find our contact information. It's just greenspaceschattanooga.org.
How'd the school administration find out? Let me rephrase that. How did the school administration take the news that they've been selected to take part in this?
Yeah, all the schools were really excited, and I think any chance you get to do something that's so hands-on and is a project that the students can really take ownership on and roll with for months and have both a product, something that they built and can be really proud in, and then have the opportunity to race it. And the winner from, we'll do a race at our Green School Summit here next spring, and the winner from that race is actually going to be able to travel down to Huntsville and compete in a race down there. So they've got bragging rights and some incentive to be the winner of the race here as well.
And you were saying that corporate sponsorships are welcome to help get other schools off the ground on this.
Absolutely.
And again, if they would like to get in touch with you, tell me how they do that.
Yeah, they can just visit our website, greenspaceschattanooga.org, or give us a call at 648-0963.
Again, congratulations to all of the local schools that are involved. 648-0963 or greenspaceschattanooga.org. Stick around. We're back with more of Let's Chat right after this. We'll button things up for this it is Tuesday, August 22nd.